Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The drama of daytime is what draws us all to The Young and the Restless. But not every actor on the show is looking for a bed-hopping storyline. Just ask Bryton James, who is more than thrilled to have Devon and Abby live happily in the Chancellor Mansion. Sometimes a fairy tale storyline is perfect after all. Soaks.com asked James if he ever wished that Devon had taken a page from Dad Tucker's Playboy playbook, or if there was ever a chance of that happening in his character's future. Well, he had an answer for us that we weren't expecting, because the obviously juicy flings aren't for everyone. Even though he would like to see Devon and Abby really being it for the long run, he wishes the writers could have fleshed out the relationship with Roxanne when Tagian Ali was on the show. That relationship rewind takes us back over a decade. Devon and Roxanne's sweet relationship was smooth sailing until they hit some stumbling blocks along the way. He controversially had an affair with Tyra, who he believed, at the time, was his aunt. Thankfully, they turned out not to be biologically related, and it took some time for Devon and Roxanne to reconcile. Who could blame her? Their love eventually fizzled out for good after Devon accused Roxanne of being a gold digger when he inherited most of Catherine's billion-dollar estate. James revealed, "I always thought there was a lot left on the table with that one, and he's not wrong about that one." James also praised Michelle Morden, because he loved the dynamic of Devon and Hillary together. "I enjoyed playing that committed role to somebody and being head over heels about an individual and doing whatever it takes for them," he said. While other actors might relish the juicy, philandering storylines, James is more than content to keep things blissful with Abby in Geno City until the writers are ready to shake things up. But James summed it up best. I mean, it's a soap, so there's always potential of everything happening. On the long-running soap opera, The Young and the Restless, few characters have experienced as much growth and transformation as Devon Hamilton, portrayed by actor Bryton James. Since his debut, Devon has evolved from a troubled young man into a complex, nuanced character grappling with the shadows of his father's legacy. In recent storylines, Devon's journey has taken a particularly intriguing turn as he begins to mirror traits of his estranged father, Tucker McCall. This shift raises compelling questions about identity, legacy, and the nature of familial bonds. Devon Hamilton's story is one of remarkable transformation. Initially introduced as a young man dealing with the aftermath of a troubled upbringing, Devon's early years on The Young and the Restless were marked by conflict, including struggles with addiction and troubled relationships. However, Devon's journey is one of redemption and growth. Over time, he has evolved into a successful businessman, a dedicated father, and a pillar of his community. This character development has been intricately portrayed by Bryton James, whose performance has resonated deeply with fans. Devon's growth has been a testament to his resilience and strength. His transformation from a rebellious youth into a responsible and compassionate adult is a central theme in his narrative. Yet, as the series progresses, Devon's journey has begun to intersect with the legacy of his biological father, Tucker McCall. This intersection has introduced a new layer of complexity to Devon's character. Tucker McCall, played by actor Trevor Street John, is a character known for his ruthless business acumen and complex personal life. As Devon's biological father, Tucker represents a stark contrast to the man Devon has become. Tucker's reputation precedes him, and his influence looms large over Devon's life. While Devon has largely sought to distance himself from Tucker's shadow, recent storylines suggest that he is starting to exhibit traits reminiscent of his father. Tucker's personality is characterized by his relentless ambition and strategic thinking. These traits, while often leading him to success, also come with a darker side, including manipulation and ethical ambiguity. As Devon takes on more significant roles within his business ventures, we see glimpses of Tucker's influence in his decision-making process and his assertive approach to leadership. The parallels between Devon and Tucker are becoming increasingly evident. Devon's growing assertiveness in his business dealings mirrors Tucker's approach, highlighting a convergence between father and son. This development is not merely coincidental, but rather a reflection of Devon's internal struggle with his identity and legacy. However, it is essential to recognize the differences between them. Devon's motivations are rooted in a desire to improve and protect his family and community, while Tucker's actions are often driven by personal gain and power. This distinction underscores the internal conflict Devon faces as he navigates his evolving role and the ethical considerations that come with it. Bryton James, in his portrayal of Devon, brings depth and nuance to this internal struggle. He captures the tension between Devon's inherent values and the influence of his father's legacy, making Devon's journey both compelling and relatable. James's performance reflects the complexity of a character caught between the desire to forge his own path and the unavoidable shadows of his past. The parallels between Devon and Tucker are becoming increasingly evident. Devon's growing assertiveness in his business dealings mirrors Tucker's approach, highlighting a convergence between father and son. This development is not merely coincidental, but rather a reflection of Devon's internal struggle with his identity and legacy. However, it is essential to recognize the differences between them. Devon's motivations are rooted in a desire to improve and protect his family and community, while Tucker's actions are often driven by personal gain and power. This distinction underscores the internal conflict Devon faces as he navigates his evolving role and the ethical considerations that come with it. Bryton James, in his portrayal of Devon, brings depth and nuance to this internal struggle. He captures the tension between Devon's inherent values and the influence of his father's legacy, making Devon's journey both compelling and relatable. James's performance reflects the complexity of a character caught between the desire to forge his own path and the unavoidable shadows of his past. The psychological impact of becoming more like Tucker is a significant aspect of Devon's current storyline. The character's internal conflict is not just about adopting similar traits, but also about reconciling these traits with his self-image and values. For Devon, this means confronting the fear that he might become the very person he once despised. This psychological tension is explored in various ways, including Devon's interactions with his loved ones and his internal monologues. Bryton James excels in portraying the emotional weight of these experiences, providing a window into Devon's struggle with his identity. The character's journey becomes not only a battle with external circumstances, but also an internal quest for self-understanding and acceptance. Devon's evolving character arc raises broader themes of identity and legacy. The notion that we are shaped by our past, yet have the power to redefine ourselves, is central to Devon's story. As Devon grapples with the influence of Tucker's legacy, he is also exploring what it means to carve out his own identity while acknowledging the impact of his heritage. This exploration of identity is reflective of universal themes that resonate with audiences. The tension between honoring one's roots and striving to be different is a compelling narrative that transcends the soap opera genre. Devon's story invites viewers to reflect on their own experiences with family, legacy, and personal growth. As Devon continues to navigate the complexities of his evolving character, the future holds intriguing possibilities. The balance between embracing his father's traits and staying true to his values will likely be a central theme in upcoming storylines. Bryton James's portrayal of Devon will undoubtedly continue to be a focal point, offering viewers a deeply engaging and emotionally charged performance. In conclusion, Bryton James's depiction of Devon Hamilton on The Young and the Restless has provided a rich and compelling character study. The intersection of Devon's path with the legacy of his father, Tucker McCall, introduces a new dimension to his story, highlighting the ongoing struggle between identity and heritage. As Devon continues to evolve, viewers are invited to witness a poignant exploration of personal growth, legacy, and the enduring quest for self-understanding.